So let's look at these models that we have available to us in the world. One of the earlier ones comes from Igor Ansoff, in which he created a 2x2 matrix where we have products over here, existing products and new products, and on the horizontal axis we have customers. So if you think about the first opportunity for growth, and by the way, one of the big issues in strategy is around the necessity of growth. There are many people who argue vehemently that an organization must grow in order to survive. And by the same token, we can look at numerous examples in history, both at the national and the corporate and the industrial level, where growth has led to demise, where they grew to such size that they could not sustain quality, could not sustain customer satisfaction, and imploded. And we can look at a variety of industries where that's happened. So on the one hand, you could say, well, yes, we need to grow in order to attract investors, in order to raise our share price, in order to get senior executives benefits, and also to serve our customers. On the other hand, what are the limits to that growth? At some point, if you continue growing at 10 or 15 or 20% a year, you have to invent billion-dollar industries on an annual basis, and eventually you manage and run the entire world and all of its 200 and some economies. Obviously, that's impossible. So where are the limits to growth, and how do we manage that? In the meantime, let's think about, if we wanted to grow, where do we start? Well, the first part would be with your existing customers and your existing products, and you say, in that domain, we have a certain share of market. Now, whatever that market is for those existing customers and existing products, we probably don't have 100%. So the first opportunity for growth is, how can I expand my share of market in my existing customer base with my existing product and service line? Are there ways of doing that? The second way of expanding growth would be to say, can I push past my current customer base into new customer base with my existing products? So I don't have to innovate products and services, I just have to find new people to sell it to. So that might include going internationally, going to different market segments. This is the common way that people try to grow in order to not have to spend the investment for innovating with products and services. The third way we could grow would be to take our existing customers and ask them, are there other services or products that you need that we don't offer that we could offer? So given that we know you and we have a relationship with you, and we know you're not spending all of your money on us, how could we get a larger share of your wallet? So this then requires innovation, because now we're going to have to find new services, new products that our customers want or need or are likely to want or need, and develop the capacity, again, core capabilities, to deliver on those promises. And then the fourth way of growing would be to push into sector C. We could call that the quantum leap or the suicide strategy. Suicide because here we're dealing with products that we don't have, customers that we don't have, and it's a highly risky situation. So this idea of that Ansoff had about developing this matrix of products and customers, and the notion of how could we expand our business, implies the notion of the need for continuous learning. If we're going to get new products and or new customers, we're going to have to learn how to do business in a different country. We're going to have to learn how to develop new products, and maybe to do that on a regular basis.